sitting on the outhouse that you remember from Vietnam. It was a tin, had a tin roof or metal roof. It was made out of wood, plywood or something, and you had half of a 55-gallon drum cut in half full of kerosene in the back of it, and you had 2 holes in the thing. Now I don't know why you had 2 holes, because I never went in there. Well, I guess I did go in there and urinate, but I never went in there to have a bowel movement. But this night I got in late, and I went out there, and about maybe 30 yards out to my right front, the Vietnamese equivalent of a 4.2-inch mortar round landed, and it blew that crapper over backwards. Fortunately, it spilled all the kerosene back out the back, but the door flew open, and I was looking at the sky, sitting on the crapper. Well, I cleaned myself up, and my weapon was on the floor over there on the right side, and I got the weapon and I crawled out of the hole, and I just fired single shot and went on in and went upstairs and went to bed. Next morning I woke up and I reached down my sock, and my sock was full of blood. And I said, what the hell? I was really tired, and I also kind of scared there, the fact that I lived through that mortars round. 2 pieces of shrapnel came out in my OD sock and fell on the floor. And I saved those 2 pieces of shrapnel in a little box that I picked up in Hong Kong. I don't know, a piece of jewelry for my wife, but I kept those 2 pieces of it. And somehow or other I lost those, because when I went down to that time, the only place you could get help in Vietnam was to go to Saigon, because that's where the Navy facility was. This was before the Army came on shore. And that's probably the last of my stories about Vietnam, because my only wounds were the fact that I had 2 pieces of shrapnel that I kept for. This guy said, well, you ought to get a Purple Heart. I said, I have my pride, for crying out loud. I didn't even know I was hit till the next morning. So, and I would never, ever have accepted a Purple Heart for that, because, first of all, it wasn't. I didn't do anything, and I couldn't fire more than 6 rounds out of the damn weapon.